Magic Spoon! That's right. The very last character you play as in this game is Ma Soupswill. You notice Cooper is laid out in the dog pen, and there is Mr. Ribs, at least his head. And I'm taking way more damage from these imps than I really need to at this moment. But yeah, she's not really quick on the draw here, but they're just wandering out, and see, I'm taking more damage than I really should. But I've been taking out a good number of those imps, and those guys, one left, and he's dead. Is that the end of it? No, if you listen carefully and you look over to the other doghouse, there are more imps a-coming. And I could probably do better if I had moved the camera around to watch where I was going, but I'm Ma Soupswill. I don't need to look at the camera, so I dropped down to 15 health. But I mean, that's all you're doing here, is you're being attacked by the imps. The imps are ready to take out Ma Soupswill. As the Baron dangles on that statue still. But I mean, they aren't really all that bad unless you do like me and just start taking unnecessary damage because I'm just swinging stupidly. So, I mean, yeah, there's still some that are pouring out, but like, it's one hits and they're gone. And it's not like we've got this terrible weapon that breaks. And you see, we're down to the last bit of imps. There are two left. Bam. We're done. You know what that means, ladies and gentlemen? We just beat the game. As Cooper comes to, and you should be ashamed of yourself, man. But the gate's open, and we're able to leave. And she wants the rest of the pieces to Mr. Ribs and yeah. So he's fine. So we can at least be happy about that. And so Cooper's happy because he can finally leave this place, and he runs off there. But I mean, he books it out, and Mr. Ribs just bounces around, and yeah, we're heroes, Mr. Ribs. No! That's the worst one I've seen him say! Yay. Well, she's right there. And she gives you the thumbs up, and, yeah. Next, skip, yeah, we finally get to leave this place, and now we get to head to Ghoulsville in the Gloom, where we were going to head in the first place before someone had the bright idea of going to the manor. But they make the decision that they're going to stay because their master has been defeated. It's a bright, sunshiny day as we head to Ghoulsville in the Gloom. And guess who's following us there? This game was intending on having a sequel that was more open world like Banjo-Kazooie, but so far that never came to be. But we get a final score, get to see how well we did, and we're going to be judged on just a few things. How long did it take me to beat this game? 3 hours, 47 minutes, 29 seconds. Alright, it gives me 23 out of 25 points. That's not that bad. The Ghoulies that were defeated, I killed 738. 25 points. Hey, that's not bad. Now, times fainted. I am disappointed. 35 times, so they give me 23 points. I'm at 71 points now out of 100. Prisoners rescued. 10. 25 out of 25. That gives me the score of 96. Guys, in a lot of the schools I attended, I'm a B student. But we beat the game. And so now we are at the credits. Yeah. I accidentally left the controller, So the batteries in my controller went dead right at the end of this, which I guess is good. But we're going to, as we go through the final credits, I want to kind of give my thoughts about this game. You know, the game really wasn't that well received when it came onto the scene. This is about the time that Microsoft bought Rareware, and so this was the first release, if I remember correctly, that Rareware had for the Xbox. And interestingly enough, we never saw those gargoyles or fought against them. I just thought that was kind of interesting. Anyway, but this game wasn't well received, and having played it a few years after the fact, rather than right when it came out, I really like this game. But I think I can understand why individuals felt the way they did about this one particular game. You see, Rare was hot on the heels. This game was made hot on the heels after Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, to an extent Conker's Bad Fur Day, and people were hoping for another Banjo-Kazooie. Instead, they got something that was very much different. But it wasn't a bad different. It just wasn't Banjo-Kazooie. That being said, this is a really good game. This is a game that I believe everyone should play and should enjoy. And as long as you don't have that mindset of, hey, I want, Banjo-Kazooie, I want Conker's Bad Fur Day, you'll like it because it offers up its own experience. Is it the best game that Rare's made? No. Is it the best game in the Rare replay? No. But it's still a good game in its own right, and it's one that I think you should enjoy. And so, hey, this has been Andrew at Crenshaw Central. I'm going to let the credits continue rolling, but I hope that you'll join us on our next LP. What are we playing? Well, I guess you'll have to find out shortly. In the meantime, one thing that I've got, you notice that I've put up you probably see a few videos for Fingered that are up. I've been kind of messing around with that game. I should, if it's not already up, have a video of a friend of mine as far as just playing Terraria and goofing around. Not only that, but I've got in my mind the next LP that I want to do, but I want to kind of save it for the moment. But I want to say, if I'm able to play the game that I want to play, if everything works just right, it is one of my favorite games in the whole wide world. And it's a little bit odd. I'll give you that as a hint. It's just a little bit odd. But anyway, this is Andrew, and enjoy the music. We'll see you next time.
Okay.